Foresight and planning. Excellent piloting. Maritime and Port Bureau, MOTC. Maritime and Port Reform, Transformation and Transition. Taiwan is surrounded by oceans on all sides. Functioning as a central hub of shipping services in the Pacific Ocean and East Asia, Taiwan plays a pivotal role in global economic development. To implement the policy of separation of government function and enterprise management in port and harbor operations taken by advanced countries in this era of change, the Ministry of Transportation and Communications, MOTC, reorganized the operations of the 4 harbor bureaus at Keelung, Taichung, Kaohsiung, and Hualien into 2 main structures under the Maritime and Port Bureau, MPB, and Taiwan International Ports Corporation Limited, TIPC. MPB established Northern, Central, Southern, and Eastern Maritime Service Centers in the hope of improving management efficiency and international competitiveness. The new system formally put into service on March 1, 2012, marked a new page in Taiwan's development of maritime and port administration. MPB is to enforce administration of shipping industries, vessels, maritime crews, navigation safety, port operation, and management of free trade zones. Seamless worldwide integration. Taiwan currently has 7 international commercial ports: Keelung, Taipei, Suao, Taichung, Kaohsiung, Anping, and Hualien. On January 1, 2013, MPB took over as the management agency for the Commercial Port Development Fund from MOTC. Complying with the maritime and port policies and meeting developmental needs, MPB will continue to upgrade the public infrastructure and improve the connecting traffic systems of commercial ports to enhance the competitiveness of international commercial ports, as well as to strengthen Taiwan's position as a cargo transshipment hub in the Asia-Pacific region. To fulfill the needs of cargo and passenger transportation to offshore islands, MPB designed the Port and Infrastructure Development Plan for domestic ports and commissioned the Taiwan International Ports Corporation, TIPC, to operate and manage the Budai and Penghu domestic commercial ports. MPB also assists and supervises Jinmen and Lianjiang County government to conduct port construction and promote tourism industry on the islands. Taiwan's shipping and port industries consist of vessel carriers, shipping agency, ocean freight forwarders, container terminal operators, stevedore operators, tally company, and ship tallymen. The average operating revenue of the vessel carriers accounts for 1.51% of Taiwan's GDP. On the other hand, the workforce of the transportation and warehousing industry accounts for 3.8% of total employment in Taiwan. Taiwan's 3 major shipping companies, Evergreen, Yangming, and Wanhai, all have important positions in the worldwide shipping industry and altogether account for 7.3% of the global shipping market share. Stevedore operators and ship tally companies are also closely linked to other industries, and each of them have individual specialization. Their operating efficiency has a direct impact on the competitiveness of ports. To improve the international position and competitiveness of Taiwan's shipping and port-related industries, as well as actively to participate in international maritime organizations, MPB has invited senior audit personnel of the United Nations to visit Taiwan and provide assistance with the implementation of international conventions. MPB also regularly hosted maritime and port seminars for listening to recommendations from shipping operators and continuously to deregulate shipping rules for simplifying administrative procedures and reducing restrictive measures. The ship types governed by MPB include cargo ships, cruise ships, yachts, and ro-ro ships, etc. In addition, on July 1, 2014, MPB took over the supervision work of small ships from the city-county governments. To ensure the safety of ships' navigation, MPB has periodically held training programs for vessel survey professionals to cultivate their professional skills and to strictly control ship safety. Standards of all ship structure, equipment, and performance must pass the inspection carried out by MPB or other authorized inspection agencies. Ships can only sail after they are certified. According to international maritime organizations' related regulations, MPB has the right to conduct port state control inspection on foreign ships entering the commercial ports of Taiwan to prevent substandard vessels from causing safety hazards or pollution in our commercial port areas. The law of ships of Taiwan also mandate flag state control inspection on national ships to maintain the navigation safety of passenger ships, cargo ships, as well as gravel and sand ships. Since the mandatory implementation of the International Ship and Port Facility Security Code, ISPS code, on July 1, 2004, Taiwan has already adopted it into the legal system. From then on, MPB has organized an inspection team formed by members of Coast Guard Administration, CGA, Customs Administration, CA, Port Police Department, PPD, Port Fire Brigade, PFB, to implement the annual inspection task of port facility maintenance. In addition to opening the training programs for port facility security, MPB also requires each port safety unit to hold ISPC training by integrating annual anti-terrorism and ISPS drills. This is to verify their training effectiveness and the emergency response capability. Furthermore, each relevant aspect is under strict control to construct a safe navigation network through the establishment of comprehensive navigational safety regulations, clear and accurate route logos, high standard monitoring and management system of maritime pilot, and lighthouse management and supply. Excellent seafarers are the foundation of a sustainable shipping business. MPB follows and advances the philosophy to cultivate top-notch maritime personnel. MPB is responsible for recruiting, training, and managing future mariners. Since August 1, 2012, MPB has hosted Seafarer Examination, which is conducted 4 times each year to shorten the time from graduation to employment and encourage qualified professionals to work on ships. MPB has been complying with STCW in organizing seafarer professional training in the hope to improve and strengthen the quality and professionalism of seafarers. In addition, MPB also organizes the Yachtmaster and Power-Driven Small Shipmaster training and testing to improve the popularity of oceanic leisure activities, which demonstrates Taiwan's nature of an island nation. Integrated resources, superior service. In response to the global trend in regional economic and trade integration, Taiwan has focused on liberalization, internationalization, and forward-looking as core philosophies to promote the businesses in Keelung, Taipei, Suao, Taichung, Anping, Kaohsiung, Hualien, and the Taoyuan Aerotropolis, 7 ocean-based and 1 air-based free trade zones. Development strategies and special operations are assigned to each area based on each seaport's and the airport's regional characteristics. To advance the development in free trade zones, MPB has deregulated laws and regulations and created innovative measures to produce a superior investment environment. A single service window has been established to achieve the objectives of simple policy and public convenience. Furthermore, a free trade zone self-management seminar is held annually to improve the professionalism of the personnel engaged in this field. In January 2013, MPB took over the Maritime Transport Network Portal, MTNet, and put focus on digitizing, automating maritime and port operation, and developed new MTNet to respond to domestic and international environmental changes and trends to achieve the goals of paperless, convenient, smart, and safe environment for improving shipping and port administrative services quality. Since the implementation of direct cross-strait shipping between Taiwan and mainland China in 2008, the transportation costs and shipping time have been greatly reduced, so that the economic and trade exchanges between the two sides of the Taiwan Strait have grown closer. To seize the opportunities presented by direct cross-strait shipping, MPB has continuously conducted investigations and discussions on special subjects, including passenger and cargo transportation, container shipping routes, mini 3-link shipping order, additional transport capabilities, and other direct shipping and transportation-related affairs to promote the comprehensive development of the cross-strait shipping market. Currently, Taiwan's offshore island shipping covered those shipping routes provided scheduled services between Taiwan to Jinmen, Mazu, Penghu, Xiaoliuqiu, Green Island, and Lanyu, as well as those services around offshore islands. To solve transportation problems of offshore residents, MPB provides assistance in administrative processes to shipping operators applying for operations on offshore shipping routes and offer partial subsidies for their losses in accordance with the policies and regulations of MOTC. MPB also deploys money from general budget or the Offshore Island Development Fund to subsidize the local governments to build new ships or upgrade old vessels for the operation of offshore routes as a means to ensure that the transportation needs of the residents are met, as well as to promote tourism industry in offshore islands. Nowadays, the center of the international cruise market is gradually shifting from Europe and America to Asia, which leads to a new high record for the number of international cruise passengers and ships docking in ports of Taiwan. MPB is devoted to the development of the cruise tourism industry and building up Taiwan as the cruise home port in the Asian region. This will enable Taiwan to link with the ports of neighboring nations and to radiate outward, forming a new atlas of Asian cruises. By doing so, Taiwan will hopefully offer richer and more diversified course options for consumers and internationalize its cruise tourism and create more business opportunities. Taiwan's yachting industry has the advantage of superior techniques and competitive prices. Our yachts are internationally known for its quality guarantees. This brought Taiwan's yachting industry to rank 6th in the world's top builders of large yachts and the #1 yacht builder in Asia. To develop the yachting industry, MPB has improved the convenience for foreign yachts to come in and out of Taiwan's ports. The specially designed Yacht CIQS Joint Inspection Operation Management System officially went online on May 1, 2014. This system simplifies administrative procedures and provides immediate and convenient joint inspection service. Taiwan's lighthouse administration was first taken care of by the Customs Service after 1868 for the duration of over 140 years in history. On January 1, 2013, the Maritime and Port Bureau MOTC took over the authority of these lighthouses. Up to now, there are totally 35 lighthouses in the areas of Taiwan, Penghu, Jinmen, and Mazu. Some of them have been listed in the scope of cultural asset preservation. The main function of the lighthouse is to guide ships with their lighting. Often located on islands and capes with a variety of landscapes, these lighthouses contain rich historical, cultural, and tourism resources. They offer visitors with the exploration into the past, the discovery of historical records, and the enjoyment of scenery. Taiwan is planning to consolidate lighthouse visits with tourism promotion and sharing the beauty of our culture, architecture, and scenery with the foreign tourists. The best service provider for quality maritime environment. MPB, the promoter of Taiwan's maritime culture, has sustained the maritime and port business development in the long history. It has also shouldered the responsibility to create a new mission, inherit the past, and plan for the future. With the superior innovation and execution practices, MPB guarantees to deliver the best maritime shipping administration services. Foresight and planning. Excellent piloting. Maritime and Port Bureau, MOTC.